Hey there guys, I've decided I'm going to make a video on how to solve this back door locking issue. As you can see, this door no longer opens, so we're going to go inside and see if we can get it open. Alright, we're now inside the car, and as you can see, even from the inside, the door handle will not work. So to fix this issue, we're going to need 3 tools. We're going to need a Torx 25 screwdriver. We're going to need a long screwdriver. This could be any long screwdriver, it makes no difference what it is, and a pair of pliers. So first what you're going to do is you're going to undo the 2 screws that are located under the handle. I mean, I've already taken these out just to save having to do them on video, but those 2 screws there. Now on some vehicles, let's see if we can try and get an angle, but right here you'll see like an indent. It's kind of hard to see, but there on some vehicles there is a screw there. Now to get to that screw you have to take off this panel, which is dead easy because I actually did it because I didn't realise mine doesn't have a screw there. Basically what you have to do is you have to put the front seat all the way forward, and then here you can get your hand underneath, and it's just a matter of pulling very hard to undo the clips. You'll come up to here, that's where it disconnects, and also at the front you can see there, that's where it goes to. And when you pull this off and get your hands down the sides, if you can, open the front door, it helps. You'll be able to take all this side panel off and move it to the side. That will allow you then to get access to that screw, which is just there. If you need any more room, once you've took this side panel off, you can also move this rubber seal out the way, just so you have more room. Alright then, let's get this door panel off. Right, okay, so once you've undone the screws that are required, there's this panel here. Now, sometimes you can get your fingers down the side and pull it off because it's only clipped on, or you might want to get a small plastic tool or even a screwdriver to just prise it off. I mean, I've already got this partially off, so that just pops off and you have the 2 little clips there, so that gets rid of that. So now this, I've already loosened it off, so this will be a lot easier for me, but if you're doing it, it does take quite a bit of force. What I started doing is I pulled at the bottom here to unclip all the bottom, and then I got my hands down the side and unclipped it slightly up. So hopefully when I pull this and then lift, you should, if I can, sorry, this is difficult one-handed, but there we go, the door panel then comes away. Right, so now you've got the door panel away from the door, looking down the back, the door will be connected by 3 things. So first you will have the speaker and also the powered window connectors, which are simple, just push in, release, and this one down here, if you can see it, push in, release, and that disconnects them from the door panel. Now here you can see, right, so this is where the door handle's connected to the inside car door. So what you have to do is, or what I chose to do, is if I can find the right tool, which you guys might also need, I totally forgot about this, but a flathead screwdriver, is these 2 little clips here. You have one here and one here, so the 2 clips. Basically what I did is I just levered it out. That's one. Sorry guys, hard to do with one hand. And 2, and it pops out, and it's just a matter of pulling it out like so. Alright, so now the door panel is out the way, you'll see a rubber grommet. Now I've already partially took this out because just to save me the effort on camera, but I use pliers to pull it and move it out the way, and then just slide it up the wire just so it's out of the way and we can access down there. Because what we're going to need to do is we're going to need the long screwdriver. Now this is the tricky part, that does take some time to find it, but what you do is you go in with the screwdriver and feel around, and you'll hit some pieces of metal in there. Now there's a piece of metal which is the deadlock. What you need to do is when you find that piece of metal, push slightly inwards, just like keep feeling around, pushing, and then eventually when you push against the right piece, it's very difficult to see in there, but when you push the right piece, you'll hear like an unlocking sound. That's the deadlock snapping back into its right position, or so it's no longer stuck. So once you found that right spot, you can then pull on this like little cylinder here, and the door. Right, so now that you've got the door open, what we're going to do is we're going to put some WD-40 down to hopefully stop it sticking again. So what I do is I put some in here, make sure all this is well lubricated, and then we can also go in down to where the deadlock is. So in here, it doesn't matter putting too much in, you'll literally not hurt anything, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So then once you've done that, hopefully your door should be able to open and close absolutely fine. So hope this tutorial works for you guys, and I hope you have the best of luck. Goodbye. Oh, I did forget, when putting the door panel back on, best of is to connect the door handle first by pushing the clips back in, how you took them out, then connecting the two speaker wire and power window wire, and then putting the door panel onto the ledge of the window here, and then making sure that it's in the clips that are down the side, and then also down the inside to make sure it's flush, then you know that it's in the clips. And then it's a matter of pushing down, making sure that the door panel's sitting nicely in its clips, make sure it's on, and then putting the screws back in.